7:30 right now. It's supposed to get loaded at 9, so about 10 by the time I get there. So it gives them an hour to get it loaded. Should be ready to go. We're off to Zanesville, Ohio, to Dollar General Distribution again. We were there a couple weeks ago for you guys that have watched. But this weekend we got our new windshield put in. No more cracks, no more chips. Well, that looks real comfortable in there.
Alright, hold up. It's already.
That'll be the cleanest windshield you see for a while. We're gonna run through some snow, it looks like, so we'll probably hit some salt, which is gonna destroy the whole truck again. I don't know, we're in one of those periods right now. It's just brutally cold. That wind is just, you know, what's to say the wind chill was? -8, no, -22. But, you know, we've just been in this cold snap for like the last 2 weeks. We just can't get out of it. So this whole windshield thing, Kenworth we ended up getting it through the kid that was in the seat kicking the windshield out. That's Brennan. It's one of Damien's friends. He does auto body. So I called Kenworth and asked him how much for, you know, 2 windshields. Figured we just there's the gasket style, it's not glue. So I was like, well, we'll just put the windshields in ourselves, save some labor. So anyway, I called Kenworth, told me $833 a side. And I was like, that's carry out price? And he goes, yep. So $1,666 is what he quoted me on glass. I was like, holy crap. So I told him, I said, well, so just hold off on that a second. I want to make a couple more phone calls. So I called Brennan and give him the VIN number for the truck and whatnot. So he calls wherever they get their windows from and windshields. $72. So I thought I misunderstood. And I'm like, I need the windshield, not like the windshield gasket, you know, or whatever. And he goes, yeah, $72 per side. I said, so $144? That's both windshields? He goes, yeah. I was like, I said, get him coming, bud. Well, anyway, I go over to Sioux City to go grab him. He tells me where to go get him at. And anyway, I told him I was there, you know, my name. I was there to get those 2 windshields. He goes, oh, yeah, we just had Kenworth call not that long ago, too. He goes, lucky you came and got them. He goes, I'm not sure if they're going to get them or not. And I'm like, well, I'm going to put money on the table. Kenworth called you because I called Kenworth first. And I told him what they quoted me. And the guy behind the counter just kind of raised his eyebrows, shook his head, and didn't say anything. I was like, yeah, Kenworth, do you guys mark up much at all? I mean, I figured it out. That's a 1,056% markup. That's insanity. I mean, I know everyone wants to put some food on the table and go buy yachts, but holy smokes. So, anyway, there's my rant. So we're gonna continue on, get to Lamar's, grab our trailer, and we'll talk to you when we get there. Well, our trailer is not ready. We got 2 bleaker trailers sitting over here in this line, ready to go, and neither one are my trailer. Which, I think there's 4 of us all heading to the same place tomorrow, and I have the first drop off. So it makes sense to load that trailer last, doesn't it? I'll never understand these corporate places, the decisions they make. But so after we drop up at Dollar General down to Zanesville, we got to shoot down to Louisville, which we've been there before. Looks like I'm grabbing pizza sauce, bringing that back to Milford for Thursday. But I'm kind of wondering, I typed it in on the maps, because I'm not sure. I know there's flooding going on down there, but so I typed it on the map just to kind of see where all the flooding was, and I got some red on my map. So I don't know how that's going to pan out, I guess. I'm not sure if it's red because of traffic or red because of flooding. On the map, though, when I popped it up, it says your route may be affected due to flooding. So we'll have to see how that plans out, I guess. Probably check it again tonight and see what it's showing, because I know they got more systems coming through down there. I'm not sure if Louisville's supposed to get hammered again or not. But, so yeah, our trailer is supposed to be loaded at 9. It's 10:41, and I haven't seen it get pulled out yet. So when I pulled in, the lady said it'd be a couple hours, she thought. The temp keeps going down. It's getting colder. Alright. Ooh, ice. Oh, well, fell again. Holy moly. We're full. Yeah, tires all look good on this trailer. Hands are all the way forward. See what the weights are doing. I already checked all the lights, they all work. And then we're gonna fill the tanks up with fuel. Put some anti-gel in just to be safe. Oh, how we sitting? $32,000. Pair over, so we're good there on the trailer axles. All right, we'll go scale out. Get on the road. Brr. Oh, I can feel my face freezing up. We always get a cold snap in February, it seems like every year. End of January, February. February is always a cold month. But we've never had cold blast after cold blast after cold blast like we're having this year. We haven't had a lot of snow. I mean, what we have on the ground is all we've really gotten this year. So snow-wise, we haven't got crap. Temperature-wise, it's been cold. It's been really nice up until now. I've had no complaints. So I suppose we gotta get cold at some point. You know, Mother Nature's not gonna let us have a Florida style winter in Iowa. I mean, Florida's having more of a winter than Iowa's been having lately. So, whew, okay. We'll go get scaled, make sure our axle weights are good, and head out of here. Well, we made it to Crawfordsville, Indiana. We're gonna call it a night. We've got 4 hours to go to Zanesville, to the Dollar General distribution center, and then we head to Louisville from there. So looks like Louisville will be all right from what I can see on Google Maps. So we'll kind of see what it looks like more tomorrow morning, but I think we'll be all right. So I don't know where this, I've never noticed this truck stop before. I think I've drove right past it a few times. It's kind of a little hole in the wall, but 9 o'clock at night, you're not too far outside of Indianapolis. I figured it'd be a little hard trying to find parking, but this place is all right, so I'm not gonna argue. So we made some leftover Chinese. I got some chocolate milk. It's way warmer here. It's been just bouncing between like 7 below and 1 below all day long, and as soon as we crossed the river out of Iowa and got into Illinois, it just started slowly creeping up. I think we're up to like 15 degrees now, 19 degrees now, so I'm not gonna argue with that at all. So, talked to Courtney tonight. She said all the computer parts came in except for the tower and the CPU. FedEx requires a signature. You can't just sign on the door no more and put the tag back up. So FedEx left, called FedEx, and someone has to sign now, I guess. And so yeah, they're gonna text us, I guess, when they leave the drop before they come to our place, which could be the neighbor like half mile down the road. It could be someone 6 miles away. We don't know where the next drop is before us, so they're gonna shoot Damien a text, and as soon as I text Damien, he's either gonna run home and go sign for it. Hopefully he beats the FedEx guy there. So if we miss it tomorrow, that means we have to go to Sioux City over the weekend and go to the FedEx whatever place and pick up there. So yeah, stupid. I don't know why you can't sign the piece of paper and hang it on the door like you used to. I suppose too many people stealing crap. Too many sticky fingers. So well, we're gonna eat, catch some Z's, and Dippy was gonna meet me here. He was like an hour behind me. So he wanted to know if there's any parking, so I shot him a text. So there's still quite a few parking spots for it. Well, it's now 10 o'clock at night, so yeah, actually I gotta get my day started about an hour earlier because we got a time zone change coming up here too. So I don't think I've crossed the time zone yet. I think I'm still in Central Time. So I lose an hour there, but we'll catch you guys tomorrow. I just realized I missed a very important feature about this truck stop. Yes, there's entertainment here. I just cannot believe this truck stop's not, more fuller than it is. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that really is a sign. The sign is out. So maybe that is a sign. It could be a sign. Like a literal sign and a figurative sign. Kind of had a bad day. Skinny thoughts, think skinny. Well, Dippy finally made it. He's backing in now. Been backed up for about an hour and I still got the green light. We haven't got the red light yet. I just look at the radar. Louisville ain't got nothing going on yet, but there's quite the massive snow coming. So tonight could be a little interesting, especially tomorrow. Welcome to Columbus, Ohio. It took about 2 hours to get us unloaded, so that was quicker than last time. I tried getting a hold of my next stop, where I got to pick up 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I was going to see if they'd load me at 6 o'clock tonight, by chance. And apparently, what the lady told me on the phone is they gave their shift, the night off, basically because of the impending weather. Like, well, it's not even supposed to be here till like 9 o'clock now. So they, from my understanding, they shut down shop at 3 o'clock. Yeah, why don't you just take that spot? Okay. Stadium. Well, we are parked. I don't even remember what name of the town we're in. Pendleton, Kentucky. So we're just outside of Louisville. I called to see if they would unload me or load me tonight so I could get loaded and whatnot before the snow got there. Which I think I already talked to you. Yeah, they closed up shop, so they're not gonna load me until morning if anyone's there. So I guess we'll just see what the snow does. Yeah, made some tacos. We're gonna watch some Trucking with Schmidt. I gotta get the TV hung up. But for right now, we're gonna watch it on the tablet. I'll watch some Trucking with Schmidt and probably some Trucking with Fitz. And then see what all kind of drama there was at the Daytona 500 yesterday. So, seeing Cletus. Cletus ran the ARCA series? I think it's the ARCA series. So, seen his interview. That was pretty good. But yesterday I actually ran into Schmidt in Iowa City, so I hollered at him over the CB, talked to him for like a minute, 2 minutes, and then today he was in Marcus, so Courtney unloaded him today, so that was kind of cool. But oh yeah, I was really hoping to get loaded tonight and then probably just get back to where I'm at here at this pilot, but no bueno. So we'll just see what the weather does. They're only talking 2 inches the last I looked, so a few minutes ago they're talking 1 to 2. So, but on the radar they're talking if it moved north 50 miles they could be seeing upwards of 10 inches here. And just looking at the radar, the dark blue is heading right on the northern state line of Kentucky and Indiana. So if it continues that track, it looks like it's gonna end up being right on top of me. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll find out. I guess worst case, we get a camp out here till Thursday, because they're talking crap on, well, tonight and Wednesday, but then Thursday, Friday, they're talking 40s. So by Thursday, it's going to be a sloppy mess and everything should be clear anyway. But on the positive note, they were talking 2 to 5 inches. It's clearly not 2 to 5 inches, so that's the positive note. Negative note, it snowed. Oh, and it's still It's still snowing. So let's hope the roads aren't too shit. I don't know. I've never been in Kentucky snow before. I don't know how you guys handle your roads in snow. Everything's looking good. All these other lucky guys are still sleeping. Lucky fellers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow. So, it is 5 o'clock. So I'm ready to head out. Make sure you get a little bit extra time. We only got a 30-minute drive, but give our time, give ourselves plenty of time. Plus, I don't know. They said they're opening at 6. Weather dependent. And use my best judgment if they're going to be open. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll just see if they're open. If they're not, well, then no, I don't know what we'll do. We'll go find somewhere to park again. And then see if they want to answer a phone. If they don't want to answer a phone, I'm assuming that means they're not open. And then we'll just chill out, I guess, watch TV. But we gotta get this snow blown off the bottom of the windshield. Middle dock, it says. There's not a whole lot of snow on the roads, but they sure are slick. If you touch the throttle at all going up a hill, it'd spit them. For the most part, traffic is only going about 40 mile an hour, so get closer into Louisville and they got the road salted pretty good. Can't do this with gloves. Okay. But yeah, there ain't a whole lot on the ground. Nice and fluffy. Hopefully we're in and out of here. A good amount of time. We gotta be in Milford, Iowa for our appointment at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it'll be a full day. We got 37,000 pounds of pizza sauce again. We're gonna top off with some fuel. Don't have to worry about getting the fuel again. Got plenty of added thrown in. Iowa's going to be cold once again. I think -6 for today. So for straight tap, not even wind chill. I just checked it out a little bit ago. It's 22 below. Another cold one there today. It's going to be a cold one there tonight. I'm going to see if I can unload tonight. I don't know what I have going after this. So yeah. Uh-oh, I got snowflakes on my lens. We're gonna finish fueling up and then find out what we got for our next load, if there is a next load.
Put you back up. There's 3 accidents
is dirty again. Well, we're finally out of the snow. It's not getting any warmer though. We just ran around and cleaned all the windows off, cleaned the taillights off. So we got all shiny lights, clean windows. So I always keep, I don't know what you guys do, but I always keep a spray bottle. I just put washer fluid in it. And then I get the squeegee. I can pull over and just spray. I mean, it's not great, but it's way quicker. When it's this cold out, I'm trying to get your mirrors and windows perfect. It wants to freeze, and the towel just moves the salt around and stuff, so I just spray them all, soak them down really good, squeegee them off, and it doesn't turn out too bad. It's a nice quick little, just nice quick easy way to clean your windows quick when you pull over, take a break, spray them down. Taillights, I couldn't even see them, so I wiped them down. But it looks like I'm gonna get drop this trailer tonight in Milford. Yeah, I got salt on everything. I touched it. We're gonna drop the trailer off in Milford tonight. They're just gonna unload whenever. I just gotta set it on continuous and set it at like 40 degrees so the piece of sauce doesn't freeze. We gotta find some #1 fuel somewhere and put some #1 in the reefer, or put some anti-gel because it's supposed to be in the negatives again tonight. So we'll just drop this off, let the reefer run on continuous, and find something to blend the fuel with before we get up that way. So, all right, 34 miles, you got a way station. 500 miles to go. Be an all right week. Well, as always, change of plans. So Dippy, the one that was delivering at Dollar General right next to me, his radiator sprung a leak, which we knew about last night. Not a big deal. He could at least make it home. So anyway, I'm coming up on 74, coming up from Louisville, Kentucky, coming up to Peoria, Illinois. Just gonna drop the trailer off tonight, as we talked about. I get a phone call that I gotta meet Dippy in Peoria, and we need to swap trailers. He's taking mine, he's gonna deliver my load in Milford. And now I need to go back to, I don't even remember what the name of this place is called. Let's see. King's Command in Versailles, Ohio. I've got to take his trailer back and take his load back because they put the wrong load on the trailer. So he needs to get back so he can get his radiator fixed before he has a breakdown. So I end up getting his trailer and turning around, and instead of being home in 5 hours, I had to go to Ohio. So we went back. I got there, and they told me they couldn't load me until noon tomorrow, possibly. I told them that noon tomorrow, I will be in Sioux Falls with this trailer. If they want their load back, they can go to Sioux Falls and get it, because that's where it's supposed to get delivered. They loaded the right product, but something to do with the gate, I don't know. It's the same stuff. But anyway, I was told to be there by 8 o'clock tonight. No later than 8 o'clock tonight. So I had busted butt to get over there by 8 o'clock. Got there at like 7:30, and then they told me they weren't going to load me. So I had to get a little short with them. And then I called Bleeker, the guy that has the trailer and the load. Told him what was going on. And he said absolutely not happening. Delivering or picking up at noon. So anyway, there was quite the little fiasco there for a little while. Here to come to find out that the load that was supposed to be on the trailer was still on another truck out in the lot that hadn't even been unloaded yet. And he was unloaded the night previously. Yes, last night is when he got loaded. So anyway, We were there for about 2 hours. And of course, another snowstorm comes through tonight. That wasn't in the forecast. So I gotta play in more snow. But we're parked. We got 600 and something miles. I think it's like 680 miles. So now we're going to Sioux Falls. So tomorrow we're just gonna go home and park the truck and find out when our appointment time is, but we're unloading Friday morning in Sioux Falls. So I'll be home tomorrow on Thursday, hopefully, as long as nothing else happens and find out they reloaded the trailer with the wrong stuff again. Those are always the mind bogglers, is when you have your mentality that you're going home. You know, yay! Seems like every week that's my theme. Is I'm going home to find out I'm not going home. It's like, bummer, dude. So, anywho, that'll be enough ranting for tonight again. There was a lot of accidents tonight. I was gonna record more, but the roads were not fun. People were driving stupid. I just about got taken out by a Tahoe. It's a left-hand curve. Left lane was completely covered in crap. Now I'm doing like 40 in the middle lane, which was pretty clear. And this guy comes flying around doing 70 and just about lost it and just about took out the front of the truck and ended up in my lane and somehow saved it. But did see a couple jackknife semis. One snowplow got hit. I don't know how many cars we've seen in the median, and then on and off ramps are apparently pretty hard to navigate, so woohoo! Anywho, I'm gonna go to bed now. Probably make some supper and then go to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh man, definitely hitting up the Blue Beacon when we get to Walcott. We're going to kind of park on the side of the road here in the Pilot. Not much for parking. Nice. Nice. Fucking sick bastards. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think it's negative nor positive temperatures. We are at 0. Oh, I can't see you. Are you alright yet? You're at negative 14. Well, that's all fine and dandy. Brr. It is bright. Really bright. And snow last night. That was some miserable stuff. It took me, should have only been a 2-hour drive from here from where I got loaded. I was planning on staying at the truck stop I stayed up there tonight because it's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. I don't think really a whole lot of people know about it or stay there, so I figured with it being so late that it would probably be my best choice. But couldn't see crap in the snow. It started snowing pretty hard. It was big, wet, heavy snowflakes, so you couldn't see the road. Everyone's just doing single file on the road, so it wasn't horribly slick, but in Indianapolis there was a few times when you feel the front of the truck want to go one way or the other and you weren't telling it to. So, all right, we have 608 miles to go for home, and then we'll go deliver tomorrow morning. So we gotta not a rush day, just as our own at our own pace, however we want to go. So that's why I figured today's gonna be a perfect day to go get the truck washed. As long as talk to my parents, talk to Courtney, whatever. They said it hasn't done nothing up at home other than just being stupid cold. I think schools were canceled and 2 hours late again today. The windshield values are getting down in the negative 30s, so there's a bunch of 2 hour late starts. I think it was Tuesday. A lot of them canceled. It was negative 37 below or something, and they canceled school. So, yeah, 9 hours. We should be home at 4:30 if we drive it straight through, which we're not going to, so it'll be nice to be home a little early. Oh, this guy just about freaking biffed it right there in this pickup. I just looked up and he's probably playing though. He's going too slow. He was sideways. So this will give me enough to get there. We'll get washed. This thing is so bad. I just cleaned off all the windows here. So. She's filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. I was hoping to just put in like 75 gallons just to get me down the road, but I didn't know it was going to take me an hour to do it. Might as well go have some lunch or something. Do they? You gotta earn that title. Yes, sir. They earned that title and a gold medal. Well, we're in Chipton, we're getting fuel. This will get us all the way home tonight. And then I'll find out what time we got delivered tomorrow morning. That is bad. I made it home last night, just stayed at home. Dock time since there's a big old mess up and whatnot. I'm just going to be a fit-in with priority That's the dock right there. Park right here. That'll set us up to spin around. I hope. Nope, that's the door I gotta go in. We'll go find out. Well, they already came out and warned me it's gonna be a while. So, made some breakfast. No, we're just watching some YouTube. Watching some Trucking with Fitz and Trucking with Schmidt. Schmidt Trucking. Yeah, why can't I remember his name? Trucking with Schmidt? I think so. I don't know. Watching YouTube. Watching Dale Earnhardt and Cletus interviews too. Been here a good hour and a half. I felt it once in the trailer. I think there's 6 pallets. I don't know if they pull one out, count the inventory on it, pull another one out. I don't know how they do it, but they warned me it was going to be a while, slower than normal. The truck next to me at this dock, this guy over here, it's the 3rd truck that's been in that dock, so I don't know how come they keep just pulling in, pulling out, pulling in, pulling out, pulling in, pulling out. The day cab, so they're probably either just, it's not really a yard dog because they got one of those, so I don't know, must be just local guys. They back in, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, they pull out. I want to be one of those guys. So after this, we'll head to Primgar. You gotta drop the trailer, he's gotta do his annual inspection on it, change oil in the reefer unit. Tires on this one look alright, so this one shouldn't take a whole lot. And then we're gonna drop the trailer, and we're gonna go to over to Sutherland, and we'll probably do an actual wash on the truck. That way it's just done. I don't feel like going back to Sutherland on Sunday. So, oh, they're in the trailer. That's number 2. It's a lot of wiggling around for one pallet. Hoping the forklift don't come in the front of the sleeper. Or on the back of the sleeper. Front for him. I am ready for the warm spell. I mean, it is actually warming up. What are we up to? 17 degrees. 18 was high. It's 11 o'clock. Woohoo! This guy leaving? This guy's leaving. For real? They're not being very nice to me. Take me with you. Bring with me. Bring me to your leader. Yes. That's literally the 3rd truck. Oh, hey, they're in the trailer again. Maybe we're moving somewhere now. Yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, bang, bang. Wiggle, wiggle, bang. Dang. I'm bored out of my mind. Alright, we're out of here. Somebody from Capital Lending wanted to give me a bunch of money, but I'm guessing they wanted a bunch of money back in return. I wasn't interested. Lunch break, shift change, something at UPS. This is where all that flooding was this spring, and this is all campsites. Apparently they moved in little temporary houses for the winter. Huh. This is Rock Valley, Iowa, by the way. And this was all underwater this last spring when we had all the campers and we were doing all that flooding stuff. Rock Valley got hit pretty hard. This was all underwater. Still working on the park, it looks like. We got the trailer dropped off our paperwork. Not going to wash the truck because plans changed again. So, kind of for the better, I guess. Next week's load goes to Texas, so the trailer's already loaded. It's in Milford, and with me being in Primgar, I'm already like 20 miles closer to Milford, so I'm gonna grab the trailer in Milford, just bring it home, drop it off at the house, and then we'll go wash the truck and everything on Sunday. So yeah, that works out. At least I'm going south. Next week is supposed to be nice here though, so it's probably gonna be hot in Texas, and I'm gonna need an air conditioner and run the truck all night. Go from 22 below to 80 degrees in a matter of a week. That'll be nice. Well, we made it home, and the kids built me a new computer, so I gotta get this thing up and going, start editing videos. I'm not sure about those lights, but I'll have to have them show me how to turn that shit off. But yeah, so I got home and I knew they were ordering parts, but they told me it was gonna be like a month before some of the stuff came in to even get the computer built. So I was I did one video on the wife's laptop. I didn't want to like burn hers out, but I figured I'd get one out, which was actually the one I put out about hoppers, the ending of the hoppers. Took me 3 days to get that stupid thing to go because it wouldn't render. Let's finalize the video. So I finally got that one, put it up, but it's been 10 days since I put up a video, and I have got, I think I'm 4 weeks behind on videos right now. So this weekend I'm going to spend a lot of time getting this thing set up and start pumping out some videos and getting those scheduled. So I'll probably have a video every day for about 2 weeks until I kind of get caught up. But yeah, we got a computer again. I can get my videos edited again, and yeah, that's gonna end this week, and we'll see you guys in the next one.